good to see you, by the way.
Yeah, glad to see you're feeling better.
Yeah, thanks. Now, you have a moment for you and I to have a conversation?
Sure.
Yeah, I love your horse, by the way.
Thank you. I just got her.
She is fantastic.
I'll be over here.
So, what's going on with you? I'm very concerned.
Which part?
The, some people that you're associating with, activities that you might have been involved in lately that, you know, it wasn't that long ago you're chasing people that were doing those very things. I mean, for God's sakes, we shed blood together, you and I.
Yeah,
A couple
I
of
know.
times.
I know. I just
What's going on?
I tried to keep people from starting a war by doing what I thought best.
Okay, well, I mean, what war are we talking about?
Co-
Between who? I'm whispering, by the way.
A couple of people, really heavily armed people, wanted to ride up against the Comanche
Okay,
right after Strawberry.
I can imagine that. Would these heavily armed people be the Celts?
I can neither confirm nor deny this.
Okay, well, you're pretty close to them, from what
Yeah.
I understand, huh?
After that, I gave them Felix Mercer's statement and his statement alone. And then, well, I somebody paid me to give them public information. So I gave them literally public information about the state. They asked about a couple people. I told them no, that I don't know much about that person or anything to give to that person. But apparently, in the eyes of the law, because of the fact that not even the Colts, just Wyatt has been there for me when I really needed somebody. When I was so stressed about the fact that my dad might have been dying, that apparently I'm associating with the Colts.
Well, you can understand why that doesn't look good for a sheriff's
I
deputy.
I know,
It
I
is, I
know.
mean, it is corruption at its hell.
It
And
is.
especially when you take money from people. I would never allow a Celt to give me money for anything.
I was
I mean, I
drunk.
can I can be nice to them, but I would never do them that. I would never give them a favor. And you know why? Because I know what they have done to deputies. I know.
I didn't
I
know
know that
what it
you know
was.
the Elysium pools up there. You know that cave that's up there that has the sulfur in it.
Yeah.
You ever been up into that place? They took deputies up into that cave at gunpoint with guns pointed to the back of their heads, threatening to kill them. And they forced their mouths open while they poured that poisonous water down their throat, attempting to drown them, but also filling them up with sulfuric water or poisonous water to make them extremely sick, in order to have them give give the Coke gang personal information on every deputies that they knew, who are people that we loved were, who people that we were hang out with in out of off duty, who we're married to, whether we have any children, where are our parents, these kinds of things, because they intended to hurt and go up against them if we did not, if they ever needed to use that against us. That's on top of all of the shootouts at bank robberies and things that they go out and they hurt other people. Now, I understand people have redeemable qualities that they're, but this is who those people are, what they do. Anyone who says anything bad against them, why they'll capture them, take them, kidnap them, take them up into the hills, and beat the fuck out of them. That people that you want to associate with? I mean, you can make that choice. That is not yours to make, you know. And I certainly understand people that have redeemable qualities. Not all roots are rotten to the core, right?
Yeah, since all that happened, I've kind of just been going where Tross goes or up hunting in Coulter.
You know, robbing a store.
That too, but I haven't done that in quite a few days.
Why would you even consider that? You're smart. You are a smart, beautiful young woman. Why would you even? You have so much going for you. Whether you are working for the sheriff's office or not, I mean, people make mistakes. I mean, you make mistake, you pay for it, you learn from it. Are you learning from it?
Except this mistake. People want me dead.
Who wants you dead?
I don't know. That's what scares me.
I mean, people just don't want people dead for no reason. I mean, unless they're absolute fucking psychos. In which case, there's no, you know. You defend yourself. Right? You are a deputy. You can handle yourself.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is that
So who's told you that somebody wants you dead?
the same person that gave me my black eye,
Okay, who was that?
my ex,
And I'm sorry, I don't know who your ex was.
Cassandra Crow.
Cassandra Crow. Okay. Alright, where do I find her?
I don't know.
Who does she travel with?
I don't know. I haven't seen her in days except for today at the telegram office where she pulled me aside, started talking to me, and then clocked me. I deserve it. I fucking deserve it for the shit I put her through. But she said that because of who I quote her, because of whose dick I suck, people have been unable to come after me.
And yeah? Well, I mean, what?
Too early for this.
What is it?
Too
What is?
early for this bullshit.
You know what I mean? Is what? I don't understand why is that she wants to kill you. Is she obsessed with you in some way?
I don't think it's her, but other people. She talks to a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first time I've heard of her, but you can bet your
Yeah.
bottom dollar I'm going to make my business to find out as much as I can about her. She sounds like a piece of shit. If she is, I will.
She's
I will
really.
give her the. I will give her the French treatment.
She's just angry at me.
Yeah, well,
And
being angry is one thing. I mean, have you asked to maybe, just have a sit-down talk with her and try to mitigate this? I mean, I'd be happy to be there as a third party and just, sit the two of you down and you talk it out. And,
yeah,
she goes
I
her
tried.
way, you go yours, you live your life.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I thought before. We had 2 conversations this week.
Okay.
We talked in Strawberry, where we kind of agreed to go our separate ways, and then she pulled me aside like 2 hours ago. And
Yeah, it might be.
yeah,
Okay. All right then. I mean, what was the end result of the conversation? I mean, she obviously she punched you. She was angry at you. She punched you in the eye. But I mean, how was the conversation left? I mean, was it left? I'm gonna
she
hunt you down and kill you, or was
No.
it?
told me that I was a piece of shit and then left.
Okay. Well, did you come to any kind of agreement, like, you know, that why don't we just you know, not, you know, look, you know, you could have even told her, you know, hey, you know, I had feelings for you. I don't consider you an enemy or a nemesis, and there's no reason for you to hurt me. Why do you want to hurt me?
Thing is about Cassandra is she's pretty good at overhearing conversations. So I think her saying that was warning me that people want me dead. That other people want me dead. I
Okay.
know she still cares for me. And I still care for her. Because she'll always hold
That is Bogan, by the way. I'm pretty
a
sure.
part of my heart, but
We'll see what he's gonna do. We'll let him get the drop on us, chat.
she wouldn't tell me who said it.
Okay.
I'm,
But I mean, you know, people, like, I know people want to kill me, and I know why, because I'm the consequence of their actions. See?
yeah, I know exactly why. It's just if I know who, I'll know who to look for when they try to come after me, but I don't, and I'm afraid that it's a lot more people than I can handle. Because half the state right now hates me. I don't blame them.
But why? I don't understand. You're not telling me something. Why do half the people in the state hate you? You're a very pleasant person.
Because of the Levi Williams gang, because of the whole me giving them public information.
Oh, because you gave the Levi Williams gang information.
Except it was public information. They literally asked me about Pronghorn. I told them that I know a business runs out of there and that I think maybe a couple bounty hunters do too. And then they asked about Trish Chamberlain. I didn't give them anything on her. And then they asked me about Butch Marlowe, and I didn't give them anything on him. And I didn't even know it was them at the time. I didn't even know.
I got you. But you know, as a deputy, I mean, you kind of learned this lesson. But you
Yeah,
know, people ask me questions. It's none of their fucking business.
I wasn't even
get talking about anything.
I wasn't even a deputy at the time. I was like, technically I was, but technically I was on forced leave of absence, meaning that any money that I could get to scrape by is something that I needed because.
Right. You could have come to me. I would have loaned you a little bit of money. I mean, I don't have a lot, but I would have given you at least enough that you could, you know, you could get through until you found some other work.
Yeah,
You don't have to take money from. Anytime someone wants to pay you for information,
don't do it.
You know, there's a reason, right? They may not tell you the reason, but if they are asking about, like, you know, we're trying to figure out, say, who killed Billy Joe Barber, for instance. You know, I'll tell you who killed Billy. You want to know who killed Billy Joe Barber? I'll tell you right now. Here you get your pen out from Jean Claude. Fucking Billy Joe Barber killed Billy Joe Barber. That's who's responsible for his death.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's
Like,
just.
yeah, you made a lot of mistakes, so you know,
I did.
doesn't make you a bad person, but you're going down this. You're starting to go down a bad path, Valkyrie. I'm sure you can see it, right? And you feel like you have to make this choice, but you have other choices. You do. You don't have to be inside the store. You don't have to be informing for them. You don't have to even be associated with them. You know? I mean, if you love the man, you know, that is a very powerful thing, but don't let it blind you to what they are up to and what you hear them doing, what you witness them doing. At the end of the day, that is their nature. The only reasons they have deviated a little bit from it is because they wanted to, they were trying to grab a hold power in the state. Right?
Yeah.
So it is your choice. I don't want to see you go down that road where you're inside that store and I'm on the outside. And then they put the gun to my fucking head.
God fucking damn it.
I don't think I'm honestly gonna be doing it again. Just, I want my dad back.
Hey, sweetheart, come
I
here.
understand.
Except he's disowned
Let me go
me.
fix my belt buckle real quick, please.
Except my family.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
Nothing is nothing like that is permanent. Okay? Humility
Yeah,
goes a
too.
long way to fixing things. Building bridges goes a long way. Look at me, I am the least person talk about redemption, but I do know that if you want to extend an open hand and you keep trying, you can break down walls. Right?
Okay. I just don't want to cost him his job. Because the last time we spoke, the Queen said that if my dad spoke to me, he'd lose his job.
Who's your dad?
Stonewall.
Okay, well, I mean, Stonewall can speak to you, right? But you need to create conditions that will help him, right? Like, don't be robbing stores. Don't be doing anything illegal. Be careful who you hang out with. These people can get you killed. Don't think if you don't serve a purpose to them that they will not shed you like a dog sheds a flea.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to be the person telling you this. Perhaps you're already thinking of it. You're a smart girl. But they are always your friend until they are not. Oui?
I know. To all the friends I've been through, I'm kind of prepared for it. Prepared to defend on my own again.
I think you would be better off. Frankly, you could make other friends. Plenty of other people. I mean, you know, like these people around here, some of them are very closely associated with scouts, like Monsieur Mercier, and, you know, as much as I really like Monsieur Mademoiselle Whitedown, I mean, she's married to Monsieur Mercier and the daughter of Wyatt Kilt, right?
Yeah.
Because it tells you where her allegiance is going to be when if it is me or a cult.
You're right.
I don't envy your position, Mademoiselle, but you make all the choices. I am just the spirit of consequence.
Shut her out, she's crazy. Help, help.
It's gonna be alright.
She's fucking crazy.
Thanks. You know, you're the only deputy that's talked to me since.
Well, you can understand that, you know, deputies might feel that they might compromise themselves, you know, so. I just know what real corruption is. I've dealt with it in my life. I've seen it. And despite people wanting to accuse me of it falsely, that is nothing further from the truth when it comes to that. I know what real corruption is. Why I'm not a deputy in Dodge City anymore.
Shut Claude. Shut Claude out.
Thank you.
Get him.
Now what? You want me to fight your battles for you?
I'll fuck you up, John.
All I heard was baguette.
Will you leave him alone about fucking
Okay,
baguettes?
alright.
Leave him the fuck alone.
Is he okay? I assume this was a fair fight and just
It
playing
was a fair
around.